Hey folks, ET here coming at you with the pre-market prep. So let's get to it. Happy Friday tomorrow. Flow was mixed today. Remember, always keep an eye on convergence. This is our strength of move right here. Most of this was Meta throughout the day, a little bit of Microsoft as well. We were weak all day long, not just weak. We were in convergence or divergence, it's like we call it in the M&F channel, and we continued to go down. So we would have subtracted that Meta from there, we would have been much further down, and puts would have been above calls for most of the day, but they kept loading the boat over and over on that. We did finish with a red DEX, obviously, because we spent most of the day going down. Moving along to our customers and our whale targets. 640 is still the top. 600 has dropped off for now. 620 is now the lowest target. A 638 up there as well. We're at about 630 and a half in the overnight session. If we're not trading feuds, doesn't matter. Depends on where we open, as always. So 630 and a half customers took a little off there today as we moved down. Maybe they're starting to get it right after being wrong for a very, very long time. Jumping into our dark pools. Pre-market session, we hit these. Mark them on your charts if you like. That happened in PM session, and then we spent the rest of the day dropping once we opened minus one little gap up there. Getting closer and closer to our ag, which has walked up about 75 cents to $1 from yesterday, which is around 627. Interesting to see there. We now have a higher dark pool, 639.76. I think that was 03 yesterday or right around there. So getting closer to our largest ag finally. Only a few more dollars down and we have hit it. So keep an eye there if price gets there. Jumping into our gamma. Remember, Fridays and ag are always just a little bit wonky. The ag is usually a little bit wonky on the ag going into Fridays. So let's see. So we're below this 631 right now. Want to point out it's pretty thin. If we get a real shite day and a bunch of bearish flow, we could get down to 620. If not, if we get above 631, we've got room to 634. Biggest pull is 643. We want to put an X on that for now unless we start to see a gap up and a big, big run. And obviously that big wall at 650. Let's jump into tomorrow. A lot of times Fridays look a lot like the ag, so let's see what it looks like. So not too much different, to be honest. Thin down to 622, so that 631 area that we need to breach. All right, we're thin down there. So even on the daily look, we do see some agreements with how thin we can get down if we get that bearish look. If we can get above 631 and stay above it, that positive level repel us upwards. It's thin to the upside as well. Hopefully we don't get a choppy day and we get to see one of these ranges. Pretty simple. We're not going to put a mark on 650 yet. 643 is pretty far away, but we could reasonably get back up to 637, probably no problem on a bullish day, and we could reasonably get down to 622 on a bearish day. So easy looks there. No problem at all. Everybody have a good night. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.